Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scyushi, and for the sake of today's video, I'm going to be upgrading the cosmic gems only on my Draco, and then otherwise I have a mystic set of cosmic gems on my boomer as well, because what we're going to be trying out today is we're going to be trying to see whether or not we can solo the depths. But suffice to say, my boomer is not entirely optimal, because while I do have this mystic face, I am rocking a Crystal 5 melee weapon and a Crystal 5 hat. I can swap to my mystic bow that I currently have on my Shadow Hunter. But like I said, for today, I kind of just want to experiment and see, can we get away with handling the deep delves, especially if you're not entirely optimal? Because as you can see, I do not have a perfect set for my magic character. In fact, I don't even have enough of these cosmic sparks, so I'm just gonna forge a bunch of my gem dust into them. This is kind of an interesting test, because it means that when this goes to the live server, I'm not going to be able to max out 2 sets of mystic gems. So there's not even a point in me getting mystic converters for a magic character. Yeah, I gotta seriously consider a bunch of things when this update goes live. Anyways, big shout outs to my homie Atro for supplying me with a bunch of these different items. More particularly, he gave me a bunch of these Zephyr runes, but he also ended up giving me some of these depth portals because I didn't have them otherwise. You know what? Let's just actions speak louder than words. Let's just go in. I haven't actually ever done this whole world. I peeked my head in when it was on the test server, and since then I never touched it again. The problem is that we're going to have to do multiple floors, and the lowest difficulty you can do is 170, which is insanely brutal. I've heard from Atro, because he did some testing, that you can solo the depths right now. But he also has maxed out Mystic. So this is kind of like the real bottom of the barrel. Can I handle this? Because if I can solo this, this will be a game changer for me, because being able to solo this area would mean that I could farm the resources consistently, which means that I could finally get Mystic gear. And more importantly, there's also Mystic gem sparks that drop in here. But all right, let's do the real test. Oh, that's not even enemies. You're an enemy though. You know what? I'm not using anything. I was dying there. I should have taken the block. I should have taken some block with me. It seems like block is going to be insanely important in here. Also, get away from me. I want to see. I gotta kill this guy because I need to try and be smart about this. I need to be ranged. I hate this UI. It's so broken right now. For whatever, stay away from me. For whatever reason, they changed the way that it calculates the stupid, the class selector thing. It always defaults to level for me now, and I don't know why. But okay, let's see. So again, this is a melee creature, so whatever. But at least I can solo it so far, and having the water physics might actually be more helpful for being able to keep me alive. The ranged creatures are where it's going to become problematic. You also have to consider that, again, I'm not using Bach Bomb, which I should definitely consider doing. But now you can see why this area is just so brutal. And the block is actually insanely helpful. This is actually nuts. There's also I think it's a glitch. There's a problem with the boomer right now where it swaps around your block stat when you swap to a bow and stuff. Oh, whoops, I gotta throw down my bombs. I gotta actually play optimally. Jeez. Block is so much more useful than I thought. Not even just for melee characters like the devs think, you know? It's gonna make a big difference in terms of trying to handle areas like this with how freaking strong they are. But this is actually happening, guys. I'm kind of blown away by this. Again, I could turn off the water physics, but why would I do that? It's kind of helping me a lot. I'm very curious if my Draco would be able to handle this, honestly, because this is it's still not ideal. It's still slow, but it's definitely possible. The problem is, because it's so slow, I'm gonna have to farm a lot of this area, because I would need to, once again, I need to go 3 floors deep. So I think what we're gonna do for the sake of today's video, just because I want to give you guys like an example of the gameplay in here, because it's gonna be a while before I'm actually doing this on live server. And I mean, on live server, if I can solo this, then that means that I can kind of carry you guys. And more particularly, I could have some of you guys join me that might not be complete trash. Sorry, but so what I want to do is I want to do this mostly uncut. And I want to end up going through here. And then when we get to the next floor, we'll swap over to Draco. I'm curious as well if I could get away with soloing this on my Shadow Hunter, honestly. Probably not. The damage though, like this seems like it might actually be easier than D15 at the moment. But I definitely need to have the burst that I have on my boom boom, so. The problem is we got like one of these floors that didn't generate with a lot of enemies, which kind of sucks. Oh God, are these ranged as well? Yeah, okay. I could see how these water physics would get really annoying. There's a potion that can remove the water physics that Atro threw me. So I could use that. Maybe I'll do that when I'm on Draco because I don't want to be knocked around like a ping pong ball. But yeah, range seems like it might be the way to go. Like you'd probably be able to do this on Dino Tamer pretty easily just because you would want to jump in the air and throw down your net. But as soon as it comes to the ranged enemies, like I guess it really doesn't matter because the ranged enemies just destroy me. Like, oh my God. They deal such heaps amounts of damage. It's actually insane. I think they're like one-shotting me every time they attack, or at least very, very close to. And that block stat is coming in clutch. See, here's the thing. I don't know if this is soloable because of the Cosmic Gem boost. I think it's soloable because of the block stat specifically. Like that's what's helping, man. Because otherwise I would still be out of flash right now. So I really hope that this is how block is intentionally meant to be used. In which case, like, I still find it odd that block costs qubits, but now I can see its value so much more that it's like, oh, okay. I would actually get it on the regular. Anyway, we actually ended up completing this floor. This is cool though. I like this area. Like, again, I only ever dipped my toe, so to speak, into this area. And then I ran away because everything killed me. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, did we already got the big boss? No, we don't. Okay, not yet. This guy will be a true test. Oh my God, he is just, look at how much he's just shredding me with every single attack. Oh my God, he's so powerful. Dude. Oh my God, he's so strong. All right, let me just chill up here for a little bit. Woof. And then we'll see what do we end up getting as a drop here. 1 glim. Wow. I don't know why my item per hour tracker's not working. Probably just because we're on the test server. Okay. It's still stressful in here. So let's take those off. I don't think I got a C4 ring on this guy either. No, I just got a C3. It's the wrong ring type. So the point being is if I can do this, you guys can do this because you guys play a lot more optimal than I do. But I wanted to do it with Draco just because Draco ended up gaining a pretty significant buff. It's probably not the best example of a class that I should try this with. I should probably use Tomb Raiser because he's more invincible, but I do want to try it with Draco. And I think so long as we have the damage, we should be fine. Especially when the monoliths are actually like the easier one. So that's very nice. Whoa. The water physics is annoying for going down. It is kind of nice for like traversal though. Like it makes it a lot faster, or should I say a lot safer, not faster. But yeah, let's throw down some eggies. Hello? Oh, I gotta press E. Whoops, my bad. Do this and yeah, it's not nearly as good as Boomer, but considering that I don't have like ideal stats by any means, this is working. Except that they're all healing each other. Wait, what's happening? I think it's one of those things where they have like a timed heal, so I gotta like I really need to focus on like one enemy at a time. Because otherwise they're like invincible. Not that I have a choice. Unless it's when an enemy dies, it heals the others. I saw that the other day, and it kind of frustrated me. Yikes. Yeah, what an annoying ability. So the one thing that I'm noticing is maybe these enemies are just really stupid. But Draco, I have so much more survivability than I did on my boomer. I don't have nearly as much damage, but you have to consider that this is like the tortoise strat, like slow and steady wins the race, you know? Like I don't have good stats. I would be very curious with the Revenant changes if Revenant would end up actually being an equivalent to Boomer. I highly doubt that it would, but maybe just in terms of it having more survivability because of the lifesteal and such. But this is working. Yeah. It's not very fast. Let's consume one of those potions just so that we can see what it's like. So I think I just pop it and yep, there we go. All right. Bye-bye water physics. Wait, where do I go next? Oh, this is so weird. It feels like I'm playing a different game now that the physics are changed. It's so odd. Get that off my hotbar so I don't accidentally consume it. This is so strange to me. Okay, different enemy type, range this time. Ew, yeah, okay, Draco's not doing too hot against these guys. Yeah, I'm not strong enough for this. Yeah, I'm not strong enough for these guys. Like, even with the damage that I'm doing, this is not working. Okay, let's swap back to Boomer. Okay, so unfortunately, it's just not possible to do it with my Draco. Can I only do like maybe a single floor? What's going on here? Do these guys have like really bad generation on them? Or is this just how atrocious this enemy is? This is awful. What the heck is going on? Why are they so strong? Is it because my babies are attacking the wrong opponent? I'm so confused. Like they're just, I'm healing out thankfully, but they're kind of melting me at the same time. And this is just bad. This is where I would need the sword with the Cyclone ability. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Like, what? Okay. Okay. So, something else that I should consider. Swapping to the Elysian Bandolier potions might actually be the way to go while I'm in here. Since I have the block protecting me anyways. It would mean that I would get more potions, and I feel like I'm gonna need the extra potions in order to be able to get through here. I will say this enemy is just so ridiculously powerful, though, that it seems like it doesn't matter whether I'm on Draco or Boomer. So I'm doing, all right, let's see, what is my damage average? 13, 16, 4 I'm seeing for the mills. Let's swap back over to Draco. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not as good. I said I would do this without cuts, but I'm gonna make a cut. This is egregious. Okay, yeah, the problem is that the time limit might actually kill me here. I might not be able to do this. It depends what the other monoliths are going to be, because if it's gonna be the same enemy type, then I don't think that I'll win. Okay, yeah, this is much more reasonable, once again. Oh, but they're doing that stupid heal thing. I guess it really just depends on the enemy type, huh? Yeah, because these guys are still dying like way faster. They had much less resistance to physical or something. Maybe it's just that Squidward enemy is just really bad. I don't know, because I don't have much experience in this area, so hopefully we don't get them again. No, ranged guys again. Gross. Are ranged guys just that bad? Oh, but the knockback, that is awful. At least they're spread apart so they're not healing? No, they're still healing each other. Oh, the knockback. Remove knockback from this game, both from players and from enemies, please, devs. For the love of God. We are actually down to our last minute. We might fail this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can you throw down the bomb? Thank you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, not him. Go for this one. No, go for this one, my babies. They're so stupid. Okay, so we're still on a time limit here. Do I have to beat the boss in that time limit? No, okay, it refreshed. Oh God, that was so close. Dear Lord. And I did get all my flasks back, so thankfully that helped. Oh, that was stressful, man. So yeah, it's still not like super ideal to try and solo this by any means. The next floor is going to be the real problem, because if it generates with bad stuff again, I just want to see what that boss is. But again, would I do this? Yeah, I could do this. I can do this when it comes to the live server. I wish that my item per hour tracker was tracking things properly so that I could actually see what I was getting without having to read it all like an idiot. Okay, what's our objective? Empty rooms of creatures. Oh Lord, that's gonna be bad. That's a lot of rooms. I don't think I have enough time, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do my best here. What's going on? Why is he not taking damage? Oh, because he had like that stupid shield of physical damage negation or something. Where did he go? Where did he go? Did the game knock him out of the map? I legit think he got knocked under the floor, which means that I can't complete this now. I'm flabbergasted. Like, what? Okay, well, that was a big waste of my time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna have to focus, like, I gotta focus on melee only rooms. I think if that stupid shark didn't fall out of the map, I might have been okay. I mean, I also needed to play like smarter and focus on like specific enemies. That's for sure. Like, it's gonna be close. This is like extra stressful right now because I'm also running flasks because I've been using too many, and I also have like another video I have to like, I have something that I have to stream like right now. So we got to get this last room done, dude. Oh no, I don't think I have the time. I don't think I have the time. I should have reached the cursed skulls right there. I'm stupid. Because otherwise I'm going to have to kill these guys, and they got all their crazy resistance. No, they're ranged. Okay, I'm going to call this a wipe. I failed, unfortunately. If I was smarter next time, I think I would have been able to get to the boss, but it's still pretty bad.